Jack wasn't your average guy. He was a different breed altogether, a craftsman of death. With steady hands, he picked up a bullet and filed the tip smooth. Then with a drill, he bored a tiny hole into it. A drop of mercury slid inside, turning the round into something far more devastating than standard ammunition. This wasn't just a bullet, it was a weapon designed for catastrophic damage. On the black market, Jack gathered firearm parts. Piece by piece, he assembled a sniper rifle built for precision and lethality. But there was a problem. The rifle lacked a suppressor. Without it, every shot would crack through the air like thunder. The part he needed wasn't on the market. He couldn't get his hands on it. So Jack made a decision. He'd build one himself. When his car broke down, he had it towed to a local repair shop. While there, he quietly pocketed a piece of galvanized steel from the transmission. Back home, he dismantled it, hammered the steel into a concave form, packed it with bearings and washers, and slowly shaped it into a homemade suppressor. By the time he was done, Jack held in his hands a rifle that was silent, precise, and deadly. The buyer showed up in a remote area. Jack presented the weapon. At first, she seemed like any other client, but the way she handled the rifle said otherwise. Her movements were too smooth, too professional. She knew the weapon inside out. Jack's instincts went on alert. A knot of suspicion tightened in his gut. She set a target 300 meters away. One shot, dead center. A second, another perfect hit. A third, the bullseye was obliterated. Then she turned to Jack, handed him the rifle, and told him to fire at her from the same distance. He aimed, squeezed the trigger. The report was little more than a whisper. Perfect. Jack thought the deal was sealed, but he was wrong. The buyer drove straight into the town where Jack lived. That's when he realized the truth. She wasn't there to buy the rifle. She was there to use it, on him. The assassin climbed a rooftop, set the rifle in position, and placed Jack in her crosshairs. She steadied her breath, tuned out the noise of the crowd, and locked in. Jack's head filled her scope. Her finger curled on the trigger. But then the unexpected. The rifle erupted in her face, exploding violently in her hands.